the great state of Florida and Lone Depot Park in Miami. Today, a matchup of NL East rivals between the Philadelphia Phillies and the Miami Marlins. Alongside Dan Plesac and Mark DeRosa. And Danny, as pitching matchups go, it doesn't get much better than what we've got here for this one.
Well, Matt, these are two of the best in the business. Two guys that throw a lot of strikes, and if their game is on, we should have a very low-scoring ball game with these two elite starting pitchers.
Major League Baseball on the show is next. Trevor Rogers gets the ball for Miami in this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, Matty V, this ought to be exciting. This is one of the top young pitchers in the game right now. He keeps getting better. He keeps learning. And if he continues at this pace, this guy has a chance to be one of the more reliable pitchers in the game.
So now here is Bryce Harper. He will lead this one off today.
For Philadelphia, the right fielder, number 3, Bryce Harper.
First offering on its way. In there for strike one, 0-1.
First pitch, 110.
0-1 the count to Bryce Harper. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. The 1-1 home is laid off for ball 2. And we should see some 90s as we go forward. 88 degrees our game time temperature. Fouled away. The 2-2. Popped him up. And he'll lunge forward to make the catch for the first out. Time now for a glance at the Phillies batting order in this one. Danny, any thoughts?
Well, Matt, I appreciate the way Bryce Harper plays the game. He's coming off a month where he had double-digit totals in home runs. If you're looking at one category and you like the long ball, this is the guy to watch. One of the best power threats in the game right now.
In now, JT Remuto, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. 264 is average entering play. 13 home runs, 57 runs batted in. The windup and the 0-1.
1-1.
Boy, that's a nasty breaking ball right there. Backdoor slider, just missed the corner. As they say, that's a Hall of Fame pitch.
The 2-1 home is swung on and missed for strike number 2. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. Right fielder giving chase. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
The second baseman.
Next up is Gene Segura. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Now here's the pitch.
That's a ball. 0-1, no strike.
The 1-0. Taken on the inside corner for strike 1. The 1-1. Misses, ball 2.
Boy, that's one of the toughest pitches to lay off. A hard breaking ball at the back foot. Tough take on a terrific pitch.
Unable to get the bat around in time, and the count evens at 2-2. Into the windup and the pitch. And strike three called as he says, "You got to be kidding me," with the side retired. Phillies down in order. And now the Marlins will have a crack at things. No score. Zach Wheeler gets the ball for Philadelphia in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
This guy here is one of the top strikeout pitchers in all of baseball. Over 200 strikeouts on the season. And this day and age where we don't see pitchers go that deep into games and pitch well over 200 innings, that's saying something. If this guy is on, it could be lights out and lots of Ks.
First pitch on its way. Wheeler gets the sign. 0-1 pitch on its way. Fastball just misses. That's ball one.
Well, the key for him on the mound is to keep the ball down. Certainly, hollow of the knee or lower. Sinker changeup guy, if he's going to succeed against this lineup, he's got to keep the ball down.
Fouled off. The 1-2. Slow roller left side. And there's one down now.
Batting second.
Time now for a glance at the Marlins lineup card in this one. Who are you focused on, Dan Plesac?
Well, Matty, this club really wants to see something positive out of Joe Panik. Look, they need his power to come back. There's no other way to say it. He has 0 home runs last month, and he hits in the middle of the order. They expect big things from him, and so am I. This team will not go anywhere unless he starts to get hot.
Stepping in now, Jesus Aguilar. Strike one to start the at-bat. One and one now the count to the Marlins first baseman. Aguilar, 30 years of age. He's in the midst of his 8th major league season. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Long run for the center fielder. He gets there, and that's the second out.
Batting third, the second baseman,
At the plate now is Jazz Chisholm, and you can see his home road splits there. He has not fared very well in front of the home crowd, oddly enough. First offering. As he'll take a look at a slider that can't make it back to the corner. It's ball one. Popped him up. Torreiz in foul ground. No problem with this one, and the inning is over. Miami down in order. Still no score. New inning set to get underway, and that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder, Andrew Mccutchen. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Now Mccutchen belts one, carrying well to left field. Gone to lead off the inning. It's a solo shot off the bat of Andrew Mccutchen, number 22 on the year, and the Phillies grab a 1-0 lead.
Hey, listen, there's an old adage in baseball that solo home runs won't kill you. This is one of the top hitters in that lineup. So a home run, a solo home run right here, is not the end of the world.
To the plate now, Freddie Galvez, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. He'll enter play here with an average just over 250, 9 homers and 31 RBIs. That evens it up 1-1. A little bit outside. 2-1. High and deep down the left field line. And it's a foul ball. And another foul ball. Now this one is blasted to left field, and there's no doubt about it. Back-to-back jacks. A solo shot here to left, number 10 for him on the year, as the Phillies have taken a 2-0 lead.
Another excellent swing right there. That's multiple home runs in the same inning. Watch yourself. You're missing over the heart of the plate.
So now to the plate, number 37.
The center fielder.
Now he'll try to bunt his way on base here, but this will roll foul. The average coming in at 266, a dozen home runs and 42 runs batted in. 0-1, here's the pitch. 1-1.
The struggles continue, but that happens when you're not able to locate your secondary pitches. You become a one-pitch pitcher. He needs to start to get those secondary pitches over really fast.
Now the 1-1 pitch.
I know he missed with a fastball right there, but this guy's arsenal, you can't figure out what he's trying to do. He's got a lot of different directions he could go in right here.
Here now the 2-2. It is a fastball in off the plate for a ball.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
He loses him on ball 4.
What's the saying? When you find yourself in a hole, the first thing you should do is stop digging. Well, the guy on the bump obviously hasn't heard that one.
So next to the plate for the Phils, Ronald Torreiz. From the stretch, as he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1. Nobody out, runner on first. There he goes. In the dirt, and now let's see. And that'll hurt as the runner will move into scoring position now. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. Now a swing, and he pops it foul behind the plate. And he'll back up a step to take this in behind the plate for the first out.
Batting eighth, the first baseman, Brad.
Check out the Miami Marlins on defense. And guys, one thing I want you to focus on today when you look at this team on the defensive side of the ball, they're in the top 5 in fielding percentage. They go about their business a certain way. They make all the routine plays, mix in a few flashy ones, and day after day, they give their pitchers the best chance to be successful.
Standing in now, Brad Miller. As he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike one. He'll check in with an average still south of 230. 15 long balls, 39 driven in. Changes up on him if that's in the dirt for a ball. Still only one out in the inning. And he takes ball two, and it's 2-1. Has a look, now the pitch. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike two. And a full count as that misses. It's 3-2 now.
Looked like he tried to elevate a fastball on that 2-2 pitch there, but kind of overdid it. With a pitch that high, it's pretty easy to lay off if you're the hitter.
Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number two.
Hey, I'm not sure what he was sitting on right there. He might have been sitting on an off-speed pitch, but instead he gets the fastball way late. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
At the plate now, Zach Wheeler, as he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball one. And a chance now to increase his lead if he can deliver something here with two gone. In there, and it's even at one.
Even though it's early on in this one, anytime you get runners in scoring position, you'd like to knock them in.
Now the 1-1 pitch is strike two, swinging.
Hey, I know it's the pitcher at the plate, but he's going to grind it out right here. He's got a chance to help himself, and nothing's a bigger backbreaker to a team than watching the pitcher drive in a run.
Weak grounder back to the mound. Reined in. Throw over to Aguilar at first will take care of him to end the inning. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. The Phillies lead it 2-0. Now to bat, Jorge Alfaro. He enters play hitting down in the 240s for the year.
Hey, Matty, they need to get some offense going in this one. Getting a run back in this inning, give them a little bit of confidence that they can keep up in this game.
As he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half, it's 0-1. Wheeler is what you may call a stingy starting pitcher. He rarely gets hit around, and on top of that, he usually excels at limiting free passes. A great combination to have.
Matty V, I think one of the keys to being a good starting pitcher, 1, limiting the number of pitches that you throw into a game, and 2, getting outs as quickly as you can. And there aren't too many guys that do it better than this guy. Not a lot of pitches. One of the things I like, he's in attack mode from the first pitch of every at-bat.
Wheeler's ready. Here's the 0-2. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
This is what a power pitcher will do to you if he executes his pitches. That was a 3-pitch strikeout. And with the kind of stuff that he has, it's not uncommon for him to absolutely dominate certain guys.
Here's Joe Panik. As he'll look at a fastball too high for ball one. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. The 1-0. One out, nobody on. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Mccutchen is under it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Batting sixth, the center fielder, Lewis Brinson.
So the bases are empty here with 2 gone. And up next, the Miami area native Lewis Brinson. First delivery to him. And he fouls this one off. 0-1, here's the pitch. Two out, nobody on. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1 and 2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. The 2-2 is laid off and the count runs full.
From 0-2 to 3-2, this is a pretty good at bat, making this pitcher come back and really have to battle. This is a pretty good at bat right here.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And this one misses inside a ball. He walked him, and they've got themselves a 2-out base runner.
Man, you hate to give up a 2-out walk to anybody, but especially to a speed demon like him. Good chance he's running here, and good luck trying to stop him.
So next to bat will be Jesus Sanchez. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Has a look, now the pitch. Low for ball 1. Brinson, the runner at first with 2 gone. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike.
Yeah, I get it. They want to run this guy's pitch count up, but that was a pretty good pitch to hit. He might be kicking himself that he didn't swing at that one.
Oh, that grounder caught him. Great support from his infield, though, as that's the 3rd out. Weird way to end the inning. 1 left for Miami. They're down 2-0. So it's back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring in a dangerous hitter indeed in the form of Bryce Harper. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Now a fastball to start the 3rd. That misses. It's ball 1. A bouncer to the left side. Panic's got it. And the throw on to first will take care of him. So he's thrown out by the only man standing on the left side of the infield. 1 away.
The catcher, JT Remuto.
Now it'll be JT Remuto. Flew out in his only at-bat so far. And now the first pitch. Swing and a ball lifted into straightaway center. Brinson's in pursuit. He gets there and makes the play for the 2nd out of the inning.
Now batting, the second baseman,
Gene Segura standing in. First pitch on its way. Pulls the string on that one. 1 strike.
Ooh, that's a good pitch to take a hack at right there. Change up in the zone. He'd like to have that one back.
Called strike 2 with the letters. 0-2 now. Lifted in the air out to right. Right fielder giving chase. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. They're up 2-0.
Welcome back as the Marlins look to get the offense going in the 3rd, and this is a lineup that has had its struggles this season. Entering the day's action, they ranked dead last in perhaps the most important offensive category, runs scored. One hitter told me, flat out, we're just not getting it done. It's frustrating. It's the kind of stuff you lose sleep over. Another told me, we've got to start helping out our pitching staff. I'm sure they feel like every run they give up right now is a huge deal, and it can't be that way if we want to be successful.
Leading up
Clearly,
for the
this is a
Marlins,
group searching for
the
answers,
left
guys.
fielder,
All right,
Sandy
thanks, Heidi.
Leon.
Sandy Leon is at the plate as he looks at ball one.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence, he's got great body language on the mound, he's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
Sent on the ground out to second. And the Marlins had their first hit of the game.
Hey, nice AB right there. With the pitcher coming to the plate, your job is to get on in front of him. This should be interesting. Does he get the bunt sign? Do we play a little Billy ball and pull it back and try and play chicklets with the third baseman? See what happens.
Into the box now, Trevor Rogers. As the first pitch here is a bit high, it's ball one. Wheeler pauses. Here it comes on 1-0. And now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. And he'll just beat the throw to second. He's in there.
Well, he took a risk with the decision to throw to second instead of taking the sure out at first. Not sure if someone was yelling for him to go to second, but we know now it was the wrong call.
Ready now for the Marlins, Miguel Rojas. And he's looking to make something happen here with 2 on and nobody out.
Well, early in the count, expect him to look for a ball to drive. If he gets 2 strikes against him, he'll need to change his plan and focus on moving the runners up. This game is too close to get greedy.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s fastball like this pitcher, attack with that pitch. Get ahead. Get the offense on their toes. That opens up the off-speed pitches later in the game.
1-1 to the Marlins leadoff hitter. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. A ball and 2 strikes from Zach Wheeler. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
Just tied him up with that last pitch. Pretty evident by the swing. Sometimes guys get in that protect mode so much that they're swinging at everything that they see, and they end up offering at pitches that they can't possibly do anything with.
Into the box, Jesus Aguilar. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2.
Can't come out of his game plan right here. He knows he's a known sinker baller. I know it was a 4-seamer right there, but get back to that 2-seam. It's what his MO is.
Leon over at second. Rogers is over at first with 1 away. Now this is hit not all that hard out to second. Fielded cleanly, and indeed he'll not even try as he goes to first, and that means 2 men are in scoring position now with 2 away.
The second baseman, Chisholm.
So stepping in is Jazz Chisholm, trying here to plate the tying run from second. First offering.
Nope.
2nd and 3rd, 2 away. There's a breaking ball, but it's laid off and doesn't find the zone.
He's got a couple of pitches to deal with right here, but he's starting to lose command of his pitches. It might be time to take a step back and try to refocus on making some good pitches.
Lifted the other way down the left field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. The set and the 2-1. High in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating and feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Here's one that misses inside, and the count's run full now, 3-2.
Definitely in a tough situation facing the 3-hitter. You can work around him and maybe walk him to load the bases, but that just sets up the cleanup guy with the bases loaded.
And he's down on strikes, so they get 2 men into scoring position, but that's as far as they'll get as the side is retired. Clearly fired up to work out of that jam. We're back with more on a Sunday afternoon following this. Welcome back to Miami as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to catch up with manager Joe Girardi during the commercial break about the Phillies offense, and flat out he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. It's still pretty early in the game, but they've seen a lot of pitches already, and he thinks the 2 runs they've pushed across so far is just the beginning, given the quality of the at-bats they're putting together.
All right, thanks, Heidi. All set for the start of the 4th. Coming forward, the veteran outfielder, Andrew Mccutchen.
Well, Matty, we know he's got the timing on the fastball locked in. That's what he got a hold of on that home run in the previous at-bat. You do not come off the heater. Have to be leery of the off-speed, but stay on the fastball. He's got to throw it again.
And he can't get out of the way there, so the leadoff man will be aboard to open up the inning.
Yeah, I can hear the crowd murmuring now, wondering if he hit him on purpose. But hey, us pitchers need to be able to throw inside, especially when facing hitters as dangerous as he is. Pretty sure this one just got away from him, and hey, that's part of the game.
At the plate, Freddie Galvez. And he puts it on the ground to second. He's got it. Oh, but the feed is offline. Couldn't hit the shortstop covering the bag.
Oh, this is kind of unforgivable for the second baseman. He tries to square himself to the throw to second to start the double play, and I'm not sure what happened next. Maybe his cleats got stuck, or maybe he just lost the grip, but the net result is E4 with 2 men on board.
To the plate now, number 37, and it's fouled away. Worked a walk in his first plate appearance. Comes set and the 0-1.
Hey, time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
2 runs on 2 hits and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. Could have been 3-1. Instead, it's 2-2.
Good thing he didn't make contact with that pitch. Only thing he could do is probably hit that on the ground. It could be a double play ball.
Here now the 2-2.
Well, I think this is the kind of approach they need against such a prolific starter. You can't count on putting up a lot of runs, so getting him out of the game has to be the priority. Working at bats, full counts, running up the pitch count is a great way of doing that.
The 3-2 one more time. Keeps fighting him off. The 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. High fly ball out to straightaway center.
Waiting on it is Brinson.
He makes the catch, and tagging is the runner from second. And he'll indeed move up 90 feet, putting runners at the corners now with one away.
Good read there at second base to know he could make it to third on the flyout. Now he's only 90 feet away with one out.
Ready now is Ronald Torreiz, and he's got runners at the corners here with only one gone. First offering as the fastball is swung on and missed. Good location down at the knees for strike one.
Man, this guy's been incredibly efficient so far in this one, mostly because he's getting ahead. 70% of the batters he's faced, he's thrown the first pitch strike to.
Here it comes on 0-2. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Catch is made. Here comes the runner from third. They'll cash in here as the run is in to score from third.
Got his job done there and made it look pretty simple. Got it into the outfield to bring home the first run of the game and pick up the RBI.
Up next, Brad Miller, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Ball one to start the at-bat. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
Hey, always a good idea to take a couple of pitches when you're facing a young arm like this one. And now he's put himself in a real good hitter's count.
Galvez leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Pulled toward right center field. Brinson able to track it down for the third out. So one run here, no hits in the inning, one Marlin error, and one man left on. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. It's the Phillies 3 and the Marlins nothing. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and next will be the speedy catcher, Jorge Alfaro.
Jorge Alfaro.
Wheeler's ready. First pitch on the way. Pitch on the way. And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1.
This guy's been throwing the ball great so far, but he's going to be tested here. 4, 5, and 6 coming up this part of the lineup.
And a pitch taken here. It's now 2-1 to the Miami backstop. Fouled away. Here now the 2-2. And he goes and chops this one out towards second. And the throw to first is in time, 1 gone.
Now batting, the third baseman, Joe Panik.
So 1 out and nobody aboard. And that'll bring up the former St. John's University standout, Joe Panik. First pitch on its way.
Ball 1.
Snatched out of midair at first base for out number 2.
The center fielder, number 25, Lewis Brinson.
And that'll bring in the multi-dimensional Lewis Brinson. He drew a base on balls his first time up. The pitch. Fouled off. Two out, nobody on. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Waved at and missed for the third out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. 1-2-3 go the Marlins. Still down 3-0. So here now's the pitcher, Zach Wheeler. He's in to get things going here in inning number 5. First delivery to him. Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call.
In this situation right here, I'm protecting my pitcher from himself. I know he wants to swing the bat and let the boys know in the clubhouse that he can do his job, but I'm probably putting a take sign on right here.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Good sharp slider there, and he couldn't catch up to it. 2-1 now.
Oh, man, was that a hack. He's trying to create his own run support with a swing like that.
2-2. Here now the 2-2 is swung on and missed. Strike 3.
You know what was really impressive to me about that strikeout? He fell behind 2-0 to start the at-bat. That's a pretty bad place to be, but then he kind of refocused himself and came right back with 3 quality pitches in a row to sit him down. That's not easy to do, but now his focus has to hone in on getting ahead on the next guy.
And Bryce Harper will dig in at the plate. 1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0.
2-0.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1.
You can bet he wants that one back at the plate right now. That's a pitch you normally see a guy drive if he has the right approach going.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. He's fallen behind now, 3-1. JT Remuto will be next. The 3-1. A swing and a miss, and that'll fill the count at 3-2.
That was a great hack right there. Timing was on point. Just sometimes you have bad bat barrel accuracy.
And he fouls this one off. 7th pitch of the at-bat coming up. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Well, no preferential treatment there. Sometimes we see great hitters have their calls go their way on close pitches, but not this time. I think that was actually a good take, but on 2 strikes, anything that close can go either way.
Standing in now, JT Remuto. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Now a half swing here as he wanted to pull it back, but he does so too late. It's strike one.
Although he doesn't use that pitch too much, if he's able to steal some strikes early in the count, could be something they have to think about.
Fly ball out toward left center field. He leaps, but he can't get it. It's down for extra bases. And he'll coast into second here with a 2-out double.
Wow, throw a tent over it and bring out the clowns. Look like a three-ring circus out there. One outfielder mistimes his jump and the ball gets past him. His buddy has to back him up and get the ball in. A good thing, too. Otherwise, it could have been a triple or even an inside the Parker.
And that'll bring up Gene Segura as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball one. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. And here's a ball hit in the air. And a diving effort, but it's out of his reach, a foul ball. And they'll turn to the slider here, and it just misses. 2-1 now.
Great game plan so far by this offense. They're not chasing any of those breaking balls out of the zone.
Into right field, that's a base hit. He'll come home with it. And he is safe at the plate. It's now a 4-0 game.
What a frustrating inning from a pitcher standpoint, D-Roy. You get the first two out of the inning. The next guy doubles, and then you give up a 2-out base hit to drive in a run.
Yeah, you want to talk about on the complete flip side, firing up an offense. You see your two boys go down, 2 quick outs. You mix in a gapper right there. Double finds himself on second base, and he's able to come through. Next guy's able to come through with a big 2-out knock.
Paul Campbell takes over here with a runner at first and 2 gone in the inning. So the next hitter to dig in will be Andrew McCutchen, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. From the belt, kicks and deals.
Ball 2.
Well, you see this a lot. A guy comes out of the bullpen throwing bullets, but he has a tough time finding the zone. Trust me, velocity is a great weapon if the hitters are tempted to swing.
3-0 now. A 3-1 count to the Phillies left fielder.
Got to believe he had the green light in that situation. 2 outs, 3-0 count. This guy can certainly handle the bat. That's a perfect situation to let him loose. But I love the fact that he's keyholed in a certain area, and it wasn't what he was looking for.
The 3-2 pitch. And this ball's pretty well struck high and deep to left field. Racing back the left fielder. Still going back. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. His second home run of the game. As they pile on, it's now 6-0.
Second home run of the game right there. He is locked in at the plate. You hear so many of today's players talk about rhythm and timing. Well, he is perfectly on time in the heart of the zone.
So now to the plate, Freddie Galvez. Batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike one. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. The windup and the 0-1.
No, that's low.
Some activity out in the bullpen now as a couple of left-handers begin to stir. Slapped hard the opposite way. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit.
He got the pitch he wanted, and he didn't miss it right there. Hammer job.
Now batting, number 37.
Stepping in now, number 37, as he'll look at a changeup that drops below the knees for ball one. He's 0 for 1 thus far. The 1-0 is looked at for the first strike. Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball.
That's
3-1.
You know, I kind of see why his ERA is so high coming into this one. He's just putting these guys in too many good hitters counts. That'll catch up with you real quick.
The 3-1. Swinging a soft liner. And an underhanded throw is in time for out number 3. But they strike for 3 in the inning. 2 on this 2-run home run. Middle of the afternoon here in Miami. It's the Phillies 6 and the Marlins nothing. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the commercial break, I had a chance to catch up with manager Don Mattingly about the Marlins' offensive production, and he told me he'd like to see a lot more aggressiveness in their at-bats the rest of the game. He said the problem is they're allowing themselves to fall behind in the count way too often, which is forcing them to constantly be in protect mode and swing at bad pitches. A lot of their outs have come from at-bats where they've fallen behind, so the focus going forward needs to be about being the aggressor early in the
Leading up
at-bats.
for the Marlins,
Good stuff, Heidi.
the right
Thanks.
fielder, Jesus.
Wheeler into his motion. Here's the first pitch.
ball inside.
This is on the ground over to first. Gloved by Miller. And that's out number 1.
The batter, the left fielder, Sandy Leon.
1 away now for the Marlins in their half of the 5th. And up next, it'll be the catcher, Sandy Leon. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch.
It's been more than 2 innings since this guy's allowed anyone to reach base. He looks pretty unbeatable on the bump right now.
Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now. Leon is a guy some would regard as a defense-first type of player. He excels in the field and really makes an impact on games with his glove. At the plate, however, not quite as much of a threat.
Yeah, but a guy with a defensive-minded skill set like this can play in the big leagues a long time. You can find ways to score runs, find ways to put the bat on the ball. You can't find guys that play defense the way he does.
That misses. 1-2. And it's fouled away. Fouled off.
Hey, nice job to get a piece of that one. Today's game, north-south game, trying to elevate that heater and bury breaking stuff in the dirt.
Another one sent foul.
Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to go a little bit further outside the zone. 3 foul balls in a row. He wants to get a swing and a miss on this next pitch.
Another foul ball, and this battle will continue. Making him work out there. The 9th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Late making contact on that swing, and will do it again on 1 and 2.
Hey, 5 foul balls in a row. Loving the battle in the box right here, making the pitcher work.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. They've locked horns. Here's the next offering. High in the air into shallow left center. Galvez onto the grass. He gets there, and that's the 2nd out.
Boy, he showed some pretty good range, heading pretty deep into the outfield to bring that one down. Thought the outfielder might call him off, but he clearly had it under control.
Brian De La Cruz will pinch hit here with 2 outs and the bases empty. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. He'll enter play here up near the 340 mark. 2 home runs, 9 driven in. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Lays off the sinker here. A ball and a strike. Now the 1-1 pitch. This one's flared toward left center. Coming on is Mccutchen. He can't get to it. This one's down.
You take a look at the numbers up to this point, you see he's only given up 2 hits so far today, so he's been hitting his spots all game long. Remains to be seen if he can keep that shutout intact going forward, but I'm not betting against him.
Into the box, Miguel Rojas, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Pitch to the plate is a slider for a strike, and it's all knotted up at 1-1.
Look at the radar gun on that slider. Off-speed pitch, 91 miles an hour. That's just pure filth.
Fly ball out toward left center field. Long run for the center fielder. He's got it. A great running play, and that'll retire the side. Marlins leave 1. They won't make a dent in a 6-0 deficit. Number 66 enters from the bullpen to do the pitching.
Number 66.
Top half of the 6th about to get started. And up next, the infielder / utility man, Ronald Torreiz. Here's the first pitch.
Hey. 0-1 for count.
The 0-1. And that misses downstairs for a ball. 1-1. Hard hit towards center. Brinson is right there. 1 down.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
And now here is Brad Miller. Flew out last time up. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
Nope.
Fastball just missed above the zone.
Count 1-0.
1 out, nobody on. That's wide, 2-0.
When you're down 6 on the mound, you got to at least throw strikes here.
Two and one after the foul ball there. Into the windup and the pitch. Oh, and this deflects right off him. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Up next for Philadelphia, the pitcher, Zach Wheeler.
At the plate now, Zach Wheeler. Now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. And he's safe.
Well, he took a risk with the decision to throw to second instead of taking the sure out at first. Not sure if someone was yelling for him to go to second, but we know now it was the wrong call.
Next to dig in will be Bryce Harper as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. A ball and a strike to the Phillies leadoff man. First and second now, 1 man out. Now a sharply hit ball back up the middle. And this is turning ugly now as this ball's down for extra bases.
Just some more of the same from him. He's been clutch all year with runners in scoring position, and he does it again here with a double. Tack on another RBI to his season total.
Into the box now, JT Remuto. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And he watches one dip low and inside for a ball. 1-1. Wheeler, the runner at third. Harper is over at second with 1 down in the inning. Back to the mound, and they may have him hung up here. And he's out at the plate as they cut him down trying to score.
The batter, number 2.
Obviously, they got a little over-aggressive there. When you've got the lead like this, you can afford to do that a little more. We'll see if that lost run ends up being a factor at all.
Standing in now, Gene Segura, as he'll take a breaking ball too low, and it's 1-0. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. The 1-0 delivery. Lined into right, a base hit. Harper isn't stopping. Here he comes to the plate. The tag, and he's in there as they push their lead to 8 now.
Hey guys, he doubled up on that breaking ball. The batter obviously timed the first one. Second one, he was not going to let go. Good wood on that one, able to drive it for a base hit.
Andrew Mccutchen stands in looking for home run number 3 right here as you see what he's done so far in this one. First pitch on its way. Out in front of a fastball as this is ripped down the left field line. That's going to be a fair ball. 1 run will score easily. Here's the second runner around third. And he's safe at the plate. Way out in front, now up by 10.
Man, he's been killing it all game long. Those 2 RBIs bring his total for the game to 5, so he's been at his best when it matters most. No doubt making a bid for player of the game.
Number 48 gets the call from the bullpen to pitch in relief.
Number 48.
To the plate now, Freddie Galvez, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. The 1-0 home. Four runs here in this half inning. High fly ball out to straightaway center. He's under it, and that ends the inning. So they nearly bat around here as 8 men come to the plate, and they push across 4 runs. 2, 3, and 4 due up in the home half of the 6th. Phillies lead this one 10-0. And now in the box, Jesus Aguilar. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, let's see if he can work a walk, maybe a knock, ground ball with eyes, something. Catch a gap to get this offense going. 2 hits as a team can start demoralizing your confidence. But if he can get on, start some traffic in motion, we might have something.
First offering on its way. As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1.
That elevated fastball right there, that is the biggest change in the game today for me. When I first came up, a lot of guys working that Greg Maddux east to west.
Count now, a ball and a strike. Clearly off with his timing on that one, a swinging strike. Fouled away. Again, a 1-2. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. Swing and a high fly ball out to left field. Mccutchen going back. On the warning track, he makes the catch. So with 1 away, we'll give you a look at the current standings, and you can see they lead the division by the narrowest of margins, just a half game. Stepping up is Jazz Chisholm. He's popped out and struck out in his first 2 plate appearances. Now here it comes. Here's a swing, and oh man, way out of here. A solo shot down the line in right, number 14 on the season, but they're going to need a few more here as they're still well behind.
Yeah, they dug themselves quite a hole, but they say the first thing you need to do when that happens is to stop digging. Well, with that solo shot, they've stopped digging, but they've got a long way to go before they climb out of this hole completely.
In now, Jorge Alfaro. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time, it's 0-1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. And he falls behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And a A swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away.
Every pitcher gives up home runs, some more than others, but the best ones forget about them as soon as the next guy digs into the batter's box. He showed me a lot right there by going after the next hitter and striking him out on only 3 pitches.
At the plate, Joe Panik. As he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. And a pitch up and in, keeping him honest, 1-1. One run on 3 hits and 1 error so far for the Marlins. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
Man, this guy's had their number all game long. Up, down, in and out. He's pitching very well.
Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1. 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
Full count, 3-2. Lewis Brinson would be next if they can keep this inning alive. And the payoff pitch. Swing and a little blooper to center. Galvez has a play, and he's got it for the final out of the frame. But not before they're able to at least get 1 back on the solo home run. The 6, 7, 8 hitters coming up to start the 7th. It's now 10-1. Digging in will be number 37. 0 for 2 with a walk for him so far.
Number 37.
First pitch on its way as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball, 1-0. And now the Marlins bullpen will swing into action as a lefty and a right-hander start to get loose. Swing and a miss for strike 1.
That's just too much velocity upstairs to get good wood on it. It's going to have to lower his sights.
The 1-1 home is taken for strike 2.
Take a step back right here. After 3 fastballs in a row, there is no chance he throws you a 4th.
The 1-2 offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2-2. And this misses, so that'll fill the count at 3-2.
That's a stone cold take right there. Easily could have been rung up instead.
And a good take there as they'll have a leadoff man aboard to start the 7th. It's ball 4.
Well, that was a slider in a 3-2 count, and it just didn't tempt him enough to get a good swing. A good job of pitch recognition and knowing the strike zone to draw the free pass there.
Ronald Torreiz the next to bat. No hits to this point. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Trying to work that slider to the outer half, but it misses 1-0. A runner at first with no outs here. Now a throw over. Back in standing. The 1-0. Now a swing and a fly ball. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Nobody out, runner on first. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Throw over to first, and he's back easily. Ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And here's a slider that runs inside that time, and that'll keep him from diving out over the plate. And that misses, so it's a full count, 3-2. Brad Miller is on deck. Softly on a line to third. To second for 1. To Aguilar for the double play.
Nice job on the mound to bounce back from the leadoff walk. Those are usually pretty costly, but that won't be the case this time after the 2-ball.
Stepping in now, Brad Miller. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. One ball and 1 strike to the Phillies first baseman. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1. Good time to call the change as he swings and misses for strike 2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. And a fastball swung on and missed, and the side is retired. Phillies go down quietly there. They hang on to their 10-1 lead. Last half of the 7th here, and at the plate will be the speedy outfielder, Lewis Brinson.
The center fielder, Lewis Brinson.
First pitch of the AV on its way. Now the 1-0. It looked like the fastball got away from him there. Hit hard on the ground to second. There's Segura. Throw on to first in time, 1 away.
Now back, the right fielder, Sanchez.
Stepping in next, Jesus Sanchez grounded out in his last at-bat. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. And he fouls this one off. The windup and the 0-1. And it's fouled away. Here comes Wheeler's 0-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
Looked to me like he had the right idea with the swing on that pitch, and he just didn't get the bat through the zone in time. The pitch was away. He let it get deep, maybe trying to take it the other way, but it got too deep and was by him by the time his barrel could get in the correct position.
At the plate now, Sandy Leon. And he'll watch one miss up and away for a ball, 1-0. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. Outside, 2-1. 2 out, nobody on. And he fires a fastball now for a called strike 2. The 2-2. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Miami down in order. They're down 9. It's 10-1. Into the box, Zach Wheeler. He reached on a fielder's choice previously.
Yeah, I need to see some solid contact right here. Certainly it'll get the confidence going. He's been slumping pretty hard.
As he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1. Line toward right center. And the pitcher's got himself a base hit.
Hey, this is perfect storm right here. This is how big innings start. You put a crooked number up on the board when the pitcher leads off an inning with a huge knock.
Here's Bryce Harper now, as he'll take a look at ball 1. He's got 1 hit in 4 at-bats. The set and the 1-0 pitch.
Well, both of those balls have been inside, so if I'm hitting, I'm looking for something I can get my arms extended on. Probably won't come back inside for a 3rd time.
And here's a fastball for a strike. 2-1 now.
You can really tell they're trying to keep the ball in on this big slugger right here.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt, but he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
The 2-1 home is a fastball that misses.
We all know this guy is a great hitter. In a 3-1 count, this is just what he's looking for. He loves to hit when the count's in his favor like this.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. High and deep to center field.
Ranging back is Brinson.
He's there and records the first out.
Now batting, the catcher, JT.
Next up, JT Remuto. He reached on a fielder's choice previously. Here's the first pitch, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. The 1-0 home. Back up the middle. That's through for a base hit, his 2nd of the ball game.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
Into the box now, Gene Segura. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. The 1-0.
Got to find a way to execute either a good fastball down and away or flip something off speed for a strike. You cannot miss over the heart of the plate in these situations. The hitter is on high alert.
Now the 2-0 home is offered at and missed for the first strike.
I mean, he had to. I'm going to give him benefit of the doubt and say he was sitting something off speed, because to be late on a fastball in a count like that is just unforgivable.
Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. Here now the 2-2. Locks him up for strike 3.
Beautiful backdoor slider for the punch out right there, guys. When it's tight like this one was, it looks like a fastball off the plate, then darts back at the corner at the last second. Locked him up completely with that one.
Here's Andrew McCutchen now, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. 2 home runs already to his name in this one, and we'll see if he could possibly strike again. And that one yanked just foul. Wheeler on second. Remuto on at first with 2 down. Down and away, it's a ball and 2 strikes.
Hey, that 0-2 fastball wasn't even close, but I'm hit right now. I'm still sitting on that heater.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. More to come on the show Sunday Baseball after this. Magneuris Sierra will try and get his club back into it here as he'll pinch hit to lead off the home half of the 8th. Now here's the first offering. As he'll take a look at ball 1. He comes in with that average down in the 240s. No home runs as of yet, and 5 driven in. Fouled off. Sierra is just shy of 6 feet at 5'11", a left-handed batter and thrower. He's a 5-year vet at the major league level. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Around first, digging for 2.
Here's the 4th hit of the game, and it's a good one. Puts a good swing on this thing, and it goes for a double. We'll see if they can build on it here.
To the plate now, Miguel Rojas, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Wheeler pauses and delivers. And he pulled up in time, but it's a called strike two. A runner at second, nobody out. This pitch is popped up. He dives, but he can't make the catch. It's a foul ball. Another 1-2 delivery. And a pitch down that's swung on and sent to second base. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
Now batting, first baseman, Jesus Aguilar.
Here's the Philadelphia manager on his way out to the mound now. And that is going to be all for Zach Wheeler. So he was able to only get that first out in the eighth, but nonetheless he'll depart with the lead. Sam Coonrod will come on now to make his 30th appearance of the year so far. Jesus Aguilar will be his first assignment, and he's got a tough spot here with the runner at third and only one gone. He's set. Here it comes. A line shot to third base, but the runner is back in time to avoid the double play.
Up next for the Marlins, the second baseman, Jazz Chisholm.
Into the box, Jazz Chisholm, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball one. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. The 1-0 home. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Men on third with two down. Just a tick behind for a strike. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Here comes the 1-2. Is looked at for ball number 2.
Looked like he just tried to do too much with that fastball right there. He overthrew it a little bit. That's pretty much the case when you airmail a fastball like that.
2 outs here with a runner at third. Started to go. They'll look for the appeal down to third and ring him up, says the third base umpire. He's gone. Breaking news. Birds love baseball, especially the popcorn that follows it. We're back with more on a Sunday afternoon following this. Anthony Bender enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is. Digging in, the switch hitter, Freddie Galvez. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park just like he did back in the second. Now the pitch. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. And he takes this one high, 1-1. Bender, a 25-year-old. He's in his rookie year here at the big league level. The 1-1 home.
Oh, that's it.
Number 37 will be next. Lifted the other way down the left field line. Left fielder is on the move. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, number 37.
Next to dig in, number 37. He's 0 for 2 with a couple of walks in this one. First pitch on its way. And that misses, ball 1. Marlins have some action in the bullpen now as a right-hander is up and throwing. The 1-0 is laid off, but in there for strike 1.
Nice adjustment out on the mound. Overthrew the first one a little bit, but got on top and let that ball rip right out in front of him.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Helping him out here as he swings and misses to fall behind a ball and 2 strikes. Down the first baseline, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Into the windup and the pitch. Hit sharply on the ground, and that'll get on through into center, and he's got himself a 1-out hit.
You don't see that too often. You starting to get in swing mode and you start fouling off multiple pitches, you'll swing at the rosin bag if he'll throw it. Nice job by the offensive player to get himself a base hit.
So now to the plate, Ronald Torreiz. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Now the 1-0. And he popped him up. Chisholm ranging into the outfield. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the 2nd out.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
Stepping in now, Brad Miller, as he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. And a slider runs in on him as he has to lean out of the way. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
I try and tell people all the time, you're facing 90 to 92, 94. You can still see seams. It starts getting above 94. It starts to blur itself a little bit. You start pitching where this guy's at, you're seeing nothing. You're seeing vapor.
The count now at 2-2. From the belt, kicks and deals.
That's a real nice location with that fastball up and in on the hands. Hard to do much with that because a hitter really can't extend his arms very easily.
A runner on first with 2 away. And there's strike 3. So we'll see now if they can manage to hold on to this huge lead as the side is retired. Phillies strand 1. They hang on to their 10-1 lead. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Jorge Alfaro, starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. But these guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
First offering on its way. Coonrod, a 6'1" right-hander. He's in his 3rd season as a major league player. grounded back up the middle. Segura fields it cleanly, and there's one gone to start the bottom of the ninth. So his day fully over now as you get a look at the pitching line for the Phillies starter. Great day's work any way you look at it.
Yeah, he looked really dialed in from start to finish. This is the kind of outing you hope for every time you go out there. So I think he'll feel pretty good about the effort he put forth in this one.
Standing in now, Joe Panik. No balls and a strike to count. One out, nobody on. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. And there's ball 2 now. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Whew, that was some gas. Triple digits on the radar gun.
The 2-2. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Harper has a read on it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
The center fielder, number 25, Brinson.
So here is Lewis Brinson. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Here's the first pitch to him. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Ball, that pitch is up.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
The count is 3-1.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. Mccutchen is under it. Makes the catch, and that's the ball game.
Man, they've already put the all-time winning streak record in their rearview mirrors. But with every win, it gets further and further away. We could say this now. This is one of the greatest teams in the history of baseball.
10-1, the final lopsided score in this ball game. Philadelphia pick up win number 70 to top the division. Zach Wheeler earns his 12th victory in the ball game. So that will wrap things up. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our whole crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, head to theshow.com.